With sports and entertainment news from around the world, I'm Terrance Dixon. The Redskins head across the pond this week to face the Bengals in London. Andy Burgundy and Gold will be wondering if they'll be at full strength on both sides of the ball. So what happens when you're swimming in a spaceship and the ship and the pool loses their gravity? Well, Jennifer Lawrence finds out as she swims for her life in her new film, Passengers. He's 6 feet, 225 pounds, and here's the astounding part, he's only a freshman. Flowers just turned 14, and at this time last year, he was playing in middle school. Wow. Now there's 2 sponsorship packages ranging from $150 to $300, and Coach says with the community support, this would be the perfect kickoff to the season. Now the Redskins struggled last year in pass defense, but they think they found a big answer with the addition of Josh Norman. Tonight on CW Richard Primetime, it's an all-new episode of Vampire Diaries, tonight at 8, followed by an all-new Crazy Ex-Girlfriend tonight at 9. Gotta watch out for them crazy exes.
Set, go!
Starting at a young age, the game of football can instill lifelong lessons.
How to be a teammate and how to share and how to work together.
That's why 12-year-old Amari Shelton was excited to learn that a new youth football league started in his area.
It's competitive, and plus you have many different positions for many different people.
The Petersburg Tri-City Flames is just one of several teams under the wing of the Excel to Excellence program. It's a nonprofit started by Super Bowl champion Michael Robertson, who's retired from the NFL. Over 80 kids on the roster came out to play.
Quick pass left, let's go.
But most of the players on the roster are having trouble coming up with the $150 registration fee for uniforms and equipment. So instead of just ending the program, organizers are looking to the community for help.
We, myself, and the coaches are determined to make this work for the kids.
Now there's 2 sponsorship packages ranging from $150 to $300, and Coach says with the community support, this would be the perfect kickoff to the season.
If they see the support from the communities, they're going to look at that and keep that in their mind that, oh, well, this person took the time out to help us and not think about themselves. They're thinking about the future in these kids.
Get that ball back.
With cheers coming from the stands, these students are hoping their season won't be over before it's even started.
If we could help some of these kids here now, in the future, it's just going to benefit them in the long run.
We are DSL!
Douglas Freeman JV football coach Eric Harris cares about more than just the gridiron. He's focused on shaping the future. Harris is the founder of the Broken Chain Foundation, a program that mentors at-risk youth throughout Richmond.
I saw too many young men continue to come through the court system, too many young men going through similar things that I went through, and there were coaches. I wouldn't be standing here right now if not for my coaches back home in Detroit.
What you need to do, open up. We still don't open up.
Harris credits football with saving his life, introducing him to motivational coaches and giving him hope for a better tomorrow. Now, he serves as the mentor. Tonight, the coach is honored by USA Football with a surprise recognition and a $2,500 grant as part of the Thanks Coach program. It honors coaches nationwide for the all-around work with the kids.
It means that the tireless hours of continuously going and working with these young men, both on and off the football field, it's tremendous. It means the world to me.
Harris has a full-time job, coaches 2 football teams, and also works with his foundation. He says he would not have it any other way.
What they do for me, the smiles and the handshakes that they give me afterwards when we finish practicing, from my little league guys to these guys, you know, it's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely great. They give me a lot.
The work can be exhausting, and Coach admits a little downtime at the end of the season won't be the worst thing in the world.
Love it, but I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Of course, we'll still be in the playoffs here at Freeman. I'm calling that out, but yeah, I look forward to December. I get to sleep a little bit.
For a Saturn community, tonight's basketball playoff game at Glen Allen High School represents more than just a game of basketball.
If you knew him for any time at all, you'd know that he would give anything for you.
Fans exchanged their usual team color for white, a tribute to the passing of Art Washburn, who was a longtime fan, friend, parent, and a well-known community figure.
He was the one that everybody wanted to be like. Art was a flat-out cornerstone of this community.
A very humble, generous, loving, kind man, everybody's friend.
Before his passing, Washburn left his mark in the Glen Allen area. He was involved with the Fibrosis Foundation, the American Heart Association, and very active in deep run athletics. He was the announcer for soccer games and even cooked all the hot dogs and hamburgers for the home football games.
He wanted to get things done and do the right thing, but he certainly never wanted to draw attention to himself.
Never wanted the limelight, never wanted the spotlight, but yet the roles he filled in the community were all highlighted positions and just a class guy.
But perhaps his proudest job was being a father. Art had 3 sons, and Zach is one of them. The young basketball standout takes the floor tonight for Deep Run's varsity team with a gym full of people on hand to honor his dad and to support his family.
Kudos to Zach, because I don't know how the maturity of a high school senior has kept it together for the way he has.
I know these kids know that their dad was special, but it's got to feel really good for them to know that he's touched all these lives.
We miss you, Art. We really do.
This may look like a typical basketball game, but every shot and dribble is actually dedicated to a life that was taken too soon.
We just want to stop the violence.
And violence has touched the Copelands in a way all too many families know. Derek Copeland's son David was killed in May 2014 as he walked home from work. This second annual Stop the Violence basketball game is for him.
David was one lovable young man. He was very intelligent and he loved people. And from this event today, we can see that the people loved him also.
A foundation in Copeland's name took on members of Assist, a group to help high school student athletes take it to the next level. Assist alumni like Redskins Morgan Moses was on hand to help spread the message.
We celebrating his life and we trying to stop the violence at the same time.
So this kid David, he was a 4-year varsity player at Chesterfield's Community High School. He excelled on and off the court. David is still the school's most decorated student athlete to ever attend.
He was basically a fun-loving guy. I mean, everybody loved him. I mean, he just brought that spirit everywhere he went.
The community gathered here as one by recognizing the importance of having a mentor in your life, but also stressing a message of stopping the violence. As for the Copeland family, they're channeling their loss into a positive by establishing scholarships in David's name and hosting events like this one.
It brings tears to my eyes, it brings joy to my heart, and this keep us going. This keep us going every day.
Those that have lost a son, just hang in there. God will give us strength day by day. It's hard, but he gives us strength.